The best salmon recipe of 2024. This recipe is crazy quick and easy to make. It's a mango soy glazed salmon with a mango avocado salsa and a bed of coconut rice. It's a crowd pleaser every single time. Okay, let's get into it. I started with a whole mango. I blended it up and then I added soy sauce, sriracha, garlic, fresh ginger, honey, and brown sugar. And then I whisked them together in a bowl, but in the end I had to puree it again. So when I remade this dish, I just pureed it all in the blender from the start. The glaze is really to taste, so give it a taste, and if you want it to be saltier, add more soy sauce. And if you want it to be sweeter, I would just add more honey. And then make sure it's all fully combined, whether it's through pureeing or whisking. Next, I had to thicken the glaze. I added the sauce into a saucepan, and then I put it on low heat. I stirred in a cornstarch slurry, and I let it simmer for 5 to 10 minutes until it's thickened and looks translucent. You'll see what it should look like when I add it to the salmon later on in the video. Now it's salsa time. Here I had already chopped up a ripe mango. Then I added in red onion, cucumber, jalapeno, which I de-seeded because my family doesn't like spicy food. But you can leave the seeds in if you like the heat, which is really good with this salsa. This salsa is really all about balance, so based off of the look and the taste, you can add more or less of each component or any other vegetables that you like. Then I added a bunch of cilantro, and let's not talk about the chopping skills. And then I just saved some to the side to top the salmon with at the end. Then I added the dressing, which is lemon, olive oil, salt, and pepper, and avocado. I waited to cube and mix that in until the last minute just to keep it fresh and green and prevent it from browning. And baby bell pepper also made its way in, but let's just say I forgot to hit the record button for that clip. And here's a random clip of me wiping the dish just to make it look presentable. Okay, now for the obvious star of the show, the salmon. I patted it dry just so the seasoning and the glaze can stick to it. And then I lightly seasoned it with salt and pepper. And then comes the glaze. I put 1 spoonful per fillet initially, and I added more as needed. And then you just need to spread it evenly. A brush would have been ideal, but when you can't find yours like mine, a spoon works just fine. The trick with salmon is to not overcook it. I baked mine at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 8 minutes, just until it flaked easily and it hit an internal temp of 145. And that's how I get it perfectly tender every single time. Okay, as for the last step, the coconut rice, I lost the footage of me making it, which works out perfectly fine because it's Moribian's recipe, which I'll tag in the caption below. It's foolproof and delicious, and I always pair it with seafood. And there you have it. That's how you make